Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a segment of creating awareness of what domestic abuse may look like. I'm Melinda, and I am an abuse survivor. So, this week, our topic I think is going to make for great conversation. Um, and as usual, we will start with a scripture. This is going to come from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7, and this is the standard version of the Bible. So, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. So this week we're going to be talking about obsession versus love. So, what is the definition of love? Love is defined as an intense feeling of deep affection. Obsession is defined as when someone thinks about someone constantly or frequently, especially in a way that is not normal or healthy emotionally. Love is built on trust, respect, and connection, while obsession is built out of fear of loss of that person, possession, and control. So, what are some signs of obsession versus love? And I'm sure we've all found ourselves in a predicament where we may have felt like did I love that person or was I obsessed with that person? Or is that person obsessed with me or do they really love me? We need to know the difference. So, some signs of obsession versus love. And they're in no particular order. I think I have maybe five or so, maybe six, I'm not sure. So, our first one is going to be they don't trust you. They are going to constantly demand updates from you whenever you are not in their presence. They might ask you to send a photo of what you're doing or randomly FaceTime you to check in with them to make sure that you really are where you are or doing what you say you are doing. Let's say you told them, I'm washing the car. So they'll FaceTime you, and maybe at that time you decided to go get a drink of water or wash your hands. They'll FaceTime you, and then they'll say, "You're not washing your car. You're lying. You're not doing what you said you were doing." Now, in a loving relationship, your partner is going to love you wholeheartedly and they are not going to require or demand constant check ins with them. Even when you are away, let's say you're out of town or something, they know that you'll be coming back to them. They won't guilt or shame you for having other obligations away from them. So, our second form of is this obsession or love is going to be they put conditions on you. Not only do they want you to constantly check in with them, but they will set boundaries on who you can be around or talk to. They might say, if you really love me, you won't talk to that other man slash or woman. That's disrespecting them. But you notice that they talk to the opposite sex all the time, as long as you don't do it in return. This is actually in my book, um, Shameless Plug, My Song, A Healing Journey by Melinda Ramsey. But I had an ex that once said to me that I was disrespecting him when I would ask my mother for money. Maybe I needed to borrow $20. And so in his mind, I was disrespecting him because I made him feel like I was showing my mother in his mind that he wasn't financially fit to support me. And so he asked me, or he required of me, not to do that. And that's not healthy. And I should only come to him for financial assistance. A mate who loves you will never want to tie you down. They will encourage you to follow your dreams and ambitions while supporting you emotionally and or financially to become the best version of yourself. Our third sign is going to be you feel suffocated in the relationship. You find that you are always feeling tired, exhausted, and drained in your relationship, in this relationship. They make you feel like nothing you do is ever right or good enough for them. When it is real love, when it's love, your partner will always respect you and show respect towards you throughout the entire relationship. So, our fourth sign is going to be they promise to change their behavior. You're transparent with them. Let's say you're transparent with your partner about their disrespect towards you or lack thereof, maybe a commitment they haven't fulfilled. And in a toxic relationship, they promise to change when they fear that you are about to leave them, or you do actually leave them or give them space. You notice that, or we notice that they change for a few days, maybe even a week, but then they go right back to that negative behavior towards you. In a healthy relationship, your partner is going to value your feelings and slowly but progressively and noticeably change the behavior or action that is causing conflict in your relationship. So, our fifth sign, is this love or is it obsession, is going to be they don't share genuine opinions. You notice that your partner will only tell you what they think you want to hear. They might even sugarcoat their opinions to make you happy. Or they're just darn right. They disagree with you, they disapprove of the things you say, and they criticize your ideas and thoughts. And this is in a more toxic, more abusive, especially verbally abusive relationship. But this lack of honest communication between you and your partner, between us and our partners, over time will start to erode at our relationship because honesty is not at the foundation and core of our relationship. And when you both are showing real, genuine love and connection towards each other, you will not be afraid to share your opinions and you'll be more transparent and understanding toward your partner's viewpoints. So that ends this week's topic. I may further it because there was a lot of information out there on this topic, but I just wanted to give you guys some key points just to get you to thinking about, is this love or is it obsession? Make sure you like me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you share my content. And if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Have a